2014, the Seattle Seahawks were on top of the world. They had just won their franchise's first Super Bowl. Oh yeah, they got an amazing team, but duh. Why do you think they won the Super Bowl? Anyways, they had a top-tier quarterback, had a very dominant defense, and had a great running back too. Russell Wilson was a great dual-threat quarterback. Marshawn Lynch was one of the strongest running backs and could truck over people. Doug Baldwin was a pretty solid receiver. Plus, they also had an amazing defense. When I say amazing, it was an amazing defense. Richard Sherman, Cam Chancellor, and Earl Thomas were the key members of the Legion of Boom defense. This defense was known for their physical play and their ability to lock down receivers and for breaking up passes and grabbing interceptions and tackling quarterbacks for losses due to being able to cover everyone so well. This defense, well, they were just amazing. How else do I put it? Along with them came guys like Bobby Wagner, Michael Bennett, Brendan Mebane, Bruce Irvin, Brendan Browner, and more. With that being said, let's fast forward to the 2014-15 season. It's more of the same. Seattle went 12-4 and they finished in first place in the NFC. Russell Wilson threw for more than 3,000 yards, had more than 20 touchdowns, and a completion rate of 63%. Marshawn Lynch had more than 1,000 yards and averaged nearly 5 yards a carry, along with leading the league in rushing touchdowns with 13. Oh yeah, Cam Chancellor also had 1 interception, 6 passes defended, along with 78 tackles. Richard Sherman had 4 interceptions and 8 passes defended, and Earl Thomas had an interception, 5 passes defended, and 97 tackles. Pretty good stuff so far. Well, now it's the divisional round. Oh hey, Seattle can get past this easy. Anyways, it's the conference championship. Seattle, they won, don't worry. Anyways, Seattle would end up beating Green Bay in an overtime thriller as they would advance to Super Bowl 49, and they were looking to repeat. They're now faced up against the New England Patriots. They're up against Bill Belichick and Tom Brady, arguably the best coach-quarterback duo we've ever seen in NFL history. This is the chance to start a new dynasty. They could end a dynasty right here. Who knows? The game starts out with the scoreless first quarter. However, by the end of the half, it's tied up at 14. However, Seattle has a dominant third quarter, and they're now up 24-14. I mean, they just have to score the ball once, and hey, it could just be the start of a new dynasty. But Tom Brady, he exists, so it's gonna be kind of hard. Oh, come on, Julian Edelman. Yeah, after this Julian Edelman touchdown pass, Seattle would be down 28-24. However, Russell Wilson had some magic of his own, and this was his game-winning drive to get the Seahawks to start a new dynasty. They're at New England's 42, and Wilson launches this absolute bomb. Come on, catch that. Oh! He somehow got that. Jermaine Kearse would come down with this ridiculous circus catch, and they'd be at the New England's 5-yard line. They'd run it to the 1-yard line, and now it's 2nd and goal. There's 7 seconds left, and just 1 yard. And Seattle can start the new dynasty. Who knows what could happen? I mean, they could always run the ball to arguably the strongest running back, and he could just punch it in easy. Or they could...
Play clock at 5. Pass is intercepted!
Oh. Okay, we can do that too. With that play, Seattle's hopes of creating a dynasty would soon vanish. But you might be thinking, come on, Rahul, stop hating on the Seahawks. I mean, I know you're a Patriots fan. You just want to say that so the Patriots have their dynasty. Well, yeah, viewer, you're right. They can still start a dynasty, but that didn't happen. You guys read the title. This is the fall of the Legion of Boom. Not the Legion of Doom. This isn't DC. Whatever. Also, before we get started, my last video didn't do so well, so I'd really appreciate if you guys did check it out. It's on the Kyrie Irving trade. If you guys are interested in basketball, please check it out. I think it's a great video, and I really worked hard on it. So with that being said, let's get started. The link is in the description, by the way. Anyways, after the Super Bowl 49 loss, Seattle's locker room would really start to go down. The team culture also started to fall apart. In the 2015 season, Seattle would go 10-6, which isn't that bad of a record. I mean, they could have done better, but it's not that bad. However, Seattle would lose the division to the Arizona Cardinals. The beef between Russell Wilson and Richard Sherman could definitely be seen in a practice in 2014 when Wilson once threw a pick, and that Richard Sherman intercepted. Well, yeah, okay, how do I put it? Richard Sherman intercepted one of his passes. Anyways, he would then later say, okay, I don't want to get beat, but suck. A rift between some of the key defensive players and Wilson just started to form in general, as arguments between the teammates would start to be more common, and Seattle was just not the same team, and they would lose in the divisional round to the Carolina Panthers, and things like contract holdouts and arguments, as I said before, would become very common. Oh yeah, okay, Marshawn Lynch retired. That's not good. Anyways, with that being said, it's now the 2016 season. Hey, they're still a good team. I mean, they're still predicted to be a good team. They still got most of that Legion of Boom defense. Oh yeah, they also got Jimmy Graham. I mean, dude, how can things go wrong? This is still a great team. Well, yeah, 10-5-1. Okay, all right, that's not that bad of a record. Oh, they lost in the divisional round again. Seattle would lose in the divisional round once again, and their team culture would really start to fall apart. This team was clearly just not the same, and they did not have the same work ethic as, well, maybe not work ethic, but things were just not the same. How else do I put it? Oh yeah, now it's the 17-18 season. Things get worse here. Yeah, they don't go as well. Anyways, heavy rumors of Cam Chancellor had attempted to hold out the previous season, and now contract disputes were really just starting to become pretty not too good. Anyways, not only that, but there were heavy rumors of Richard Sherman being cut or traded from the Seattle Seahawks. With that being said, in the middle of this, injuries were becoming a little bit of a question mark with Seattle, and in the middle of the season, in a game against the Arizona Cardinals, Cam Chancellor would injure his neck. That would suffer a neck injury that would end his season, and Richard Sherman would rupture his Achilles. Oh yeah, so yeah, 2 key members gone to injury. Anyways, with that being said, this would not be a great year for Seattle, as they would go 9-7 and miss the playoffs for the first time in quite a while. However, hey, you might be thinking it's just injuries. I mean, next year, with this same group of guys, they still got a pretty good team. They can make it pass. They can make it pretty far. Well, you see, Seattle realized it was time for the end of an era. Many members of the Legion of Boom were gone. Bruce Irvin, Cliff Averill would be cut, Michael Bennett would be traded, Byron Maxwell would be gone, and Malcolm Smith would also be gone. Not only that, but Cam Chancellor would realize it was time to hang up the cleats after this brutal neck injury, and Richard Sherman would be cut by Seattle, and he would sign with the divisional rival San Francisco 49ers. As you can see, well, this team is mostly gone. But hey, Earl Thomas is still left. Oh, he's holding out. Okay. And there's heavy rumors of him going to the Cowboys. Oh, don't worry. Okay, alright. He's coming, don't worry. Alright, Earl Thomas would still remain with the team, and his contract holdout would not work that well. And however, after 4 games, he would suffer season-ending injury against the Seattle Seahawks, and while being carted off, he's pointing the finger to the Seattle Seahawks bench. Okay, that's not good. This moment really just summed up that he didn't want to be in Seattle, whether it was contract disputes, the team not being the same as it was, and the fact that they still were kind of not, they still had kind of just not gotten over that Super Bowl loss. Whatever it was, this just summed up the fall of the Legion of Boom. In the 2019, Seattle would go 10-6, and they would lose in the wild card eventually to the Dallas Cowboys. Earl Thomas, as I was saying before, would leave in the 2019 offseason for the Baltimore Ravens, and that would be the end of it. Alright, now that I'm done with that, I want to talk about what this okay, you know what? Scratch all that. Anyways, I'm very sorry if I did speak as if this was an absolute disaster for Seattle. Here's how I want to put it. Seattle still continued to be a great team after the Legion of Boom era. They're still a very good team, and even though I spoke as they were an absolute trash team, like it was a collapse episode on SB Nation, it's really just not like that. However, Seattle clearly was just not the same team as it used to be after that Super Bowl 49 loss, from contract holdouts to arguments and all, and the team culture really just falling apart, the Legion of Boom Seahawks would eventually fall. However, who knows what could have happened if Seattle had won Super Bowl 49? Would they start a new dynasty? One can only imagine that. Maybe that interception was not the sole reason why Seattle's Legion of Boom fell. Many things contributed to that. However, who knows what could have happened. Seattle's Legion of Boom defense was one of the best defenses we've ever seen. And I think that they really could have won more than one Super Bowl. With that being said, though, that's kind of all I have to say about this Legion of Boom defense. While Seattle has remained to be a very good team, the Legion of Boom defense was when Seattle was at their peak in this decade, and they will always be known as one of the best defenses in the history of the NFL. With that being said, that's the end of the video. Make sure you like the video if you guys did enjoy the video. Also, please subscribe if you guys do watch my content consistently, because I mean, hey, if you watch my content consistently, why not subscribe? You don't miss any videos. And also, please, also, thank you guys for watching. Well, okay, the way I put it. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Also, could you please, I'd definitely love it if you guys did check out my last video, which was on the Kyrie Irving trade. It didn't do as well as I thought it would be, and I thought this would be a great way to bring some attention to that video. With that being said, that's going to be the end of the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.